Crafty Journaler. Welcome to the Crafty Journaler. My name is Sarah and this is my channel where I do a lot of fun crafts for junk journaling. If that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and let a friend know that we're here. That way we could grow this channel together. In today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a craft along. With me, I am currently working on this lovely journal for the holidays. I am trying to finish it up as quickly as I can to have it up and ready for you guys to view and purchase if you wish to on my Etsy or in my Etsy account. I actually started working and then I realized, well, maybe I should share this, the process. I don't really have rhyme or reason with a lot of the stuff that I do. I just kind of do it. I see what I like, and if I think it's going to work well, that's what I do. So let's go ahead and work this together. Right now I am working on this page, which is the first page. It's a pocket. I already made this lovely little ephemera, and this is a stamp, and I just colored it in, fussy cutted it out. I had this little cluster of thread here with a gem, and in the back I made it look kind of like a postcard. I added the lovely little embellishment that I drew out, and I want to add deck the halls with my typewriter, so I'm actually going to type that out and then I'll be right back, and we'll glue this together. I wish there was a way that I could easily move from here to there. Honestly, moving my camera that way and then moving it back would be a hassle and time consuming. So I'll go ahead and do that off camera and then I'll come right back. Okay, and I'm back and I have the deck the halls. I went ahead and fussy cutted it out. And this is just a piece of cardboard from packaging that I had. I like to upcycle a lot of the stuff that I have, especially for my journals. So here we go. And actually, let me add a quick timer, maybe 30 minutes. It'll probably be less or about the same amount for you guys. I don't want to keep you here too long, so I'll add that timer, and that way we could work 30 minutes together and enjoy our time together, and then you could go off and create some lovely stuff for yourself. So we have this piece of paper. I am going to add this right here. And this here is the silicone cold silicone glue that I like using, and it's Fabri-Fix. And you could use this on just about any kind of medium, on paper, on metals, on fabric, on really whatever you would like to use it on. It works really well. And I'm not sponsored or anything. I just enjoy the glue. And here we go. We'll add a little bit of a pop color on the sides. Maybe I should round out the corners. So we'll put deck the halls right here. And for this part, we're going to be using the Art Clear glue. And honestly, I've been using this glue for a couple of weeks now, and I totally think it's worth it. I do not use it on everything, but I do use it on stuff like this. So like, for example, this embellishment that has cardboard backing to the paper, I will use it because it'll hold a little bit stronger, as well as it won't bevel out. If you use it on like lightweight paper to lightweight paper, you're gonna see the glue a little bit, at least from my point of view. And then I'm gonna leave this open for more decoration or even journaling for the next person. And I am going to add another one of these little cardboards. I think I'm going to add it right here to extend the page a little bit, and it'll be a cute little embellishment as well. You could technically add something in the back if you don't care to see the catalog, which is probably a good idea. Maybe we could add as much as I like this, maybe something else would be better here. Let's see what we can come up with. I do have this one, and I know it's going to go here. So my concern is that since this is so fragile, like the paper is pretty old paper. I think it's like from the 1800s, and I just drew on it. I added a little bit of water to make it, like sprayed water on it to make it a little more movable, but it's not the cure-all of the situation. So my concern is that it's going to fall apart. So I do think it needs something backing it for sure, especially on the edges. So let's see what we could figure out here. I do have the box of like Christmas stuff that I collected throughout the year, specifically for the journals right here, and there's scraps in here from last year, so I'm trying to use some of those scraps as well. I have all the stamps and tickets and whatnot, so let's see what we come up with. I think this one would be a good one. I'll leave the stamps right here. My desk is a little bit of a mess right now. It's a little bit at a chaos. But sometimes I work like that just because it makes it easier, but sometimes it just overwhelms me just a little bit. So I try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. So we have this right here, and I want to extend this page a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna mark it with my pencil. I'll probably mark it a little bit higher. I like how that looks. And then I will mark it to the page that is right behind it. So it could kind of like meet up with that. And then we're just going to cut it. We're going to cut where we marked. So then I'm going to round out my corners. I then am going to add some glue right here on this edge. And I'll probably use the art glitter glue. Okay, so now we added this right here. And now we could add this right here. And for this one, I am actually going to be using my glue stick. You do want to be super gentle. So actually, because of that, I'm going to switch it up. I'm actually going to be using the silicone base glue. The one con about this glue, the Fabrifix, and I think all the silicone glues that I've worked with, the cold ones at least, they all have this scent, which not the biggest fan of. I don't necessarily mind it, but I don't really like smelling it either. But yeah, that I think that's one of those cons for the silicone glues. But they work so great that you just kind of have to pick your poison, I guess. Um, so we have this page right here. And now we're going to continue to the next page. So on this page, I've already kind of pre-decorated it beforehand. I stamped it and I worked on the back of this as well. I think I would like to add a good cluster on here, possibly even up here, or you know what? I have the perfect idea. I actually wanted to add buttons to this one, so I think this would be the perfect spot for some buttons. Let me grab them. Okay, so I have these buttons here, and I think I'll add that one, and then now we could add our, so there's a couple of ways that you could go about it. You could either glue them down or you could actually sew them in. I think that would actually be kind of fun, but instead of sewing them directly to this, because I don't want to mess this side up, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sew them to a piece of cardstock like so, sew them, and then I'll probably glue them down. Needle and thread. So I actually could probably use this thread, maybe. We'll see how that works out. So like I said, this is like the embroidery type of thread, so it's a little thicker. So just gonna sew a button on here, but I do usually try to poke the thread through one time to find make the holes for the button here. So, and then we just sew away, and this is gonna take me a minute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause my timer, pause on here, and I will be right back after I have sewn in all these little buttons on here. It's gonna look really cute, so I'll be right back. I'm excited. Okay, I'm back. And it only took me forever and a half to sew these buttons, but we got them, and now we could continue our video. As I was sewing them, I thought it would really cool to make them into like ornaments hanging. So we're just gonna create that illusion of ornaments. All right, and now what we could do is add it to our page. And I want to add it like so, and what I'll do is I'll also leave this bottom part open so we could tuck something in here. I misplaced my writing board a while ago, and I seriously don't know where it is. I think I'm gonna have to make myself a new one, and I'll probably do that later. But here we go. We have our cute little, I want to call a tuck spot. Let's handwrite Jolly on here. And since I don't know where my board is, we'll just use this here. And we'll just wing it. Here we'll add some cute little embellishments with our Posca pins. So that'll be our star. A couple of ornaments, just quick little dots. And some green. Here's how it looks. Now we could create a cute little ephemera piece to stick on here. And keeping up with the theme, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a receipt. And I'm going to embellish it with like Christmassy stuff. So let me grab that. We'll do a guest check instead, and then we'll continue. So that is green, so let's do the edges of this in a red. So just aging it up a little bit, or making it look a little more festive. And then we'll add a deer. I'm gonna go for the old paper ink. And if you trust it enough, you could just do it as is, or I don't necessarily trust washi too much. So just add a little bit of glue. This is real brittle paper, so I'm using the silicone glue. I wonder if and then what I'll do is I'll add something right here. And now we just add her right there. And then the back, you could just give it a cute little stamp. And my timer is officially saying it's up, so this is where I'm going to stop after this. Literally took me a half an hour to do that one page. So as you can see, not the best in time management, but it's all about the process and enjoying what you're making and doing. So with that being said, here is the final look of this. Oh, we're just gonna tuck it in here. Give it a nice little home. Right there. And that is our page. I'm gonna probably keep working on this. I do work a little bit quicker when I'm not on camera, so I'll probably work a few pages and maybe show you guys on shorts, or maybe make a little chat video with you guys here. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. By doing that, you are helping my channel grow, and I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day, and that's a wrap. Bye.
Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a ball making it.